Welcome back to the channel. It's been a while since I've last have live streamed on this channel. I'm usually live on Twitch, but today, why not go live on YouTube? So we are harvesting wheat on that other field. Then that's the last field of wheat that we got. And then we'll move on to the sorghum. And that was just barely in a hailstorm. And let's see. Yep, the sorghum did take some damage the last time I saw it. Oh, and the wheat definitely got way more damaged. Hopefully the grass didn't get too much. The sunflowers. This sorghum field might have gotten a little bit more looking at it. No, not the sugar beets. The sugar beets got it. Looks like the cotton might be okay. Yeah, the cotton's okay, looks like. Let's go hop in the combat and see. Oh man. Oh, it's almost full. I better get the grain cart out here. Oh no. Yeah, I'm looking at the yield monitor. Oh man. It definitely, the yield has definitely decreased. So I've definitely got some damage to that storm. I'm going to take a semi into that field now since now it's a little more open. Or I might just leave it here and just drive back and forth maybe. I don't know. Also got the pig farm right here. The yard is, I'll show you guys the yard that I have. This one map. This field is getting quite bumpy, so definitely gonna have the New Holland T8 that plow this field up after it's done with that field. I'm having some fields that are getting pretty bumpy out here, so I want to plow them up and good for them. Especially since it's probably gonna be a different crop. So then you bury all this stuff and bury all the straw that's getting chopped on this field. Yeah, we're almost done with the last part is just up here. I'm just running the grain cart and the AI worker is running the combine. That is the Class Alexian 8700 combine with a 40-foot Draper header from Claas. Oh yeah, the wheat definitely got some damage on it. Luckily we harvested that field before the storm. This sorghum unfortunately did get it, so we're probably going to lose some sorghum. we're not really selling the crops. I'm selling a couple of the couple trucks, but I'm mostly just keeping a lot of it for the pigs to eat. I think we got a lot of I got a lot of barley in here, and then I got some things of wheat in here, so I think we got plenty of grain. Some pretty big pig pen, I'd say. Got the puppy handler up there. How much? How many pigs do I got now? Oh, geez, I got 400 now. I guess I did sell a couple, but now I got 220 1 month pigs coming down. Holy crap. That's a lot of those pigs. I'm gonna buy some more of these little ones. I don't have enough of these kind of pigs, so I'm just gonna buy like 20 more of these ones. I got plenty of the top ones up there, so I just want to have more of these kinds, so I'm gonna buy the babies. The baby ones are definitely a better investment, so then when they grow older, then they'll be. See, here's the 10-month ones that are basically full grown almost, and they're worth, yeah, 200 bucks. Yeah, I'm not even making my money back with the baby ones right now. I definitely making a fortune. I'd definitely make a fortune on these baby ones. So yeah, maybe we should give them some more based food. Let's see how. Let's check up. Yeah, let's give them some more of that based food. We'll get the Cuddly Handler and yeah, we'll move this grain cart. Fill that up. Looks like they don't need much more food, but I want to give more corn. That's what they like to eat the most. So I got a couple fields of the corn, and looks like the corn did take some damage from the hailstorm. Oh, this thing's almost full already. Jeez. Okay, let's see how much is in here. I think I got enough like barley to cover this. So let's scrap the loader and switch to the buckets. think we got a lot. Yeah, we got a lot of that stuff. I think we got that stuff. So I think we could sell. Yeah, luckily I'm cutting some more corn, so we're getting low on the corn. Need some sorghum in here too. I don't even have any sorghum in here, so good thing we're gonna be harvesting some here soon. And we are low on corn. Okay. So yeah, let's get a semi. In that field and we'll fill it up. Then we can take it and get some money for that. We'll take this blue one out there. Yep, I got two of these ones hooked up, so that way we can basically have two in one. Like two semis, but with one semi pulling. I don't want to go on where the wheels are at, so I'm just going to park it right here. Then we'll have the grain cart. I'll show you guys a little more around the yard. To get this guy emptied and get the combine going again. Got to pay more attention to the combine. We got to keep it rolling because we got to get the sorghum out too. Luckily, we have September too, so we can get. Then in September, I actually have to harvest the sugar, get the sugar beets out of there as well. Then I got some cotton. The cotton's not gonna be. I just want to try cotton because I never harvested cotton on. Harvested like once or twice on FS22, but I've never done it on this game. And cotton on this game is worth the most. So hopefully it'll be good investment. Yeah, this is a pretty nice combine. let's go get in the vehicle that's in the yard. You got a truck right here. Not sure what kind of truck these are, but this is basically the base game model truck. They'll call it a lizard, but I'm not sure what kind it is. Really. My house right here. I believe this one is in FS22 as well, this house. Got your big, huge TV right here. Not sure what size it is, but it looks like at least like a 50 inch or 55. I got a 55 on my room and I'm playing on right now. But I think it might be like 55 or 60. Kitchen. Honestly, I kind of want a house kind of like this, honestly. Like, this just looks like a nice setup to have. Looks nice and cozy. Got one bedroom right here. These are just, yeah, these don't open. Can't open them. Just a family room or whatever you want to call it. And got another bedroom in here with computer stuff and another TV that looks a little smaller than the one downstairs. Well, this guy might be using this for a gaming setup, probably. I don't know. I'm guessing this is like a bathroom or this is a closet, probably. Doesn't doesn't open, so see if it will show us out here. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, that looks like another bedroom. Where do you go to the bathroom at in that house? There's no bathroom. What the hell do you do? Anyways, I got shed right here. Don't. All I got is the corn header in here right now. This is a 12-row corn header. So not quite as big as that one comp. So this is basically like a 30-foot header, basically. Maybe a little bigger. But with corn and stuff, your tanks fill up a little bit faster on your combine, so kind of want a smaller header when it comes to, once you get a big, massive tank, then you could run a 16 row. But for like what I like to use, I just like to use these 12 rows. Or if I have a smaller farm, I like to use the 8 rows. The 8 rows. Just have a disc right here. It's just a speed disc, basically. Oh, cultivator slash speed disc right here, kind of. I mostly like to use this because I have a roller in the back and you don't have a tool to roll. I might actually have this rented. I wanted to try this out. But probably should check and make sure I'm not renting it because then that's costing me money. JCB Fast Track. Some of you guys are probably familiar with these tractors. These tractors are really, really nice to have. Got the, I believe in the game it's a 348 horsepower tractor. I think it's good enough to use for like the baler and all that stuff. That's what I like to use this tractor for, is the baler. And if I have a tedder, I'd like to use it on the tedder as well. I haven't got one yet, but that is rented. I better return that. I want to buy this actually, so then it would replace that one back there. And I'm supposed to be selling this as well, because when it comes to disking and stuff, this is a 375 horsepower tractor, but just the kind of transmission and stuff that's in this, it kind of has a rough time starting out when it comes to disking. It does a little bit better when it plants, but that's why I kind of bought a replacement tractor. I just haven't sold this yet. But honestly, I like it. I just don't like the disc with plow or that, 'cause then it's rough getting started out with it. Then we got this New Holland right here. This one has got the super steer on it. Not sure on the horsepower on this one, but I know it's over 200 horsepower. This is basically the one I use for fertilizing the grass fields, or if I used this planter does not put out fertilizer. So then after I plant, I would use this to fertilize. Then got two planters for to plant wheat, barley, whatever. Probably only need one, but sometimes it's nice to have two of them. In case if I want to plant two crops all at the same time, then it's nice to have two machines. Got another shed up there, and I'm gonna sell that corn header because it doesn't really fit on that cloth. This is probably one of the best mod DLCs that FS25 offers, is the MacDon Swather. Get yourself the 16-foot header. This thing can cut grass, hay, whatever with it at 15 miles an hour. This thing is a freaking awesome swather to have. They also have the older model, not the MacDon, but like the Massey Ferguson, Challenger, Case ones. Those ones are pretty awesome too, but especially this one I especially like though. You get the M1 240, or you get the M1 170. This one is the higher horsepowered one. So I like this one more because it has the higher horsepower than the other one. So I have that one. Nothing in this shed right now. Fuel tank. And this thing is the thing that spreads the muck from the pigs. The pigs make the muck, and then we use this and spread it on the fields. I just have a cultivator on it, so then it uses less of it. Because this thing will use it pretty quickly, but with this cultivator, it only sprays a little bit at a time. So, and it will inject it into the ground, so that's better instead of putting it on top of the soil. Got yourself a disc right here. This disc, it like plows it kind of in the front, and then it kind of levels out those plowed marks in the back. So I like to use this when I want to do stuff very quickly. It'll do, it will, depending on what tractor you put on this, but the tractors I put on this could go about 11 or 12 miles an hour with this. So yeah, Gotta save the game. Let's see, you got this field, this field, this field, right here. All this area is mine right here. These two are mine. These two are mine. This one's mine. This is the one we're doing right now. Mine, mine, mine. And this big massive field up here is mine as well. Let's see, how do you... There we go. So all the things that are highlighted green, all that is my land. What I own. So I haven't bought any land up here. Yeah. So let's go back to the combine because I bet you it's full. Oh, this guy's done with this field. Here's my New Holland T8 435. This is the biggest horsepower tractor I've got, the highest horsepower. Then after that is this one. I believe in real life this is a 430 horsepower tractor, but in the game it's a 431. So basically not even a difference. Really? These kind of tractors are better to use with grain carts and planting and risking and all that stuff, I think, because it's got a smooth ride. The tracks give it way more of a smooth ride than tires. Just tracks are very expensive, so not very many people own tractors like this because tracks are not cheap. Combine is doing a very good job. This is supposed to be a Ford Ranger, but it says Lizard Ranger. I'm guessing they don't have the rights to use the name Ford, so maybe I shouldn't use that because then this channel would probably, because then it'll probably affect this channel from getting demonetized. No, it'll affect this channel from getting monetized. When it reaches 1,000 subscribers, which by the way, if you want to help out, please press the subscribe button right down below. Encourage me to upload more live streams, more videos, and more shorts. Lizard pickup right here. Supposed to be a Dodge, but it's not. This truck is honestly one of my favorites. Except for if you do buy a truck like this, the 6.7 Cummins, you better do some updates to that before, because then it will literally cost you like $20,000-$30,000 extra to put a new engine in. So if you buy one of these, highly recommend doing the updates, because they'll probably cost you like 5 extra grand to do that. I'd rather spend 5 extra grand than extra 30 grand. So just saying there. Yeah, there's a glitch right there. They probably should update this mod so then that glitch does not. The track is gone, so then you just see the gears spinning. Then when you get into a different position, then you'll see the actual track. This is a really good tractor to have, though. One of my tractors I do recommend getting if you want a tractor that has tracks and you want one that's at least 400 horsepower. Because they have a 380 horsepower one, that's the lowest. A 400 horsepower and a 430 horsepower tractor. Even the low one, I still recommend that one because that's pretty high horsepower for a lot of things that you want to do. Then if you want something that's bigger, then you got two more options. I just wanted one that was a little bit more similar to that New Holland that I have down there. Which in real life, 5 horsepower wouldn't make a big difference. It may or may not, so I don't see it doing that. If you wanted a big, massive Burial Prince, you'd have to get something that's at least 15 horsepower more. Alright. I want to keep some of this still for the pigs, so then we'll sell one of those, and then the other trailer will fill up with sorghum and sell one trailer of wheat and one of sorghum. Sounds like a plan to me. Alright, whoever is a big fan of the videos that I put out for snowmobile content, I will have to tell you right now, I don't think I'm going to make any more this season. I still got a couple of videos that I need to edit and upload, so you're probably going to see at least 3 more videos come out of that. So I got two videos of the Polaris Indy. Then I got one more video, I think. It might be two. I had to look at how much content I got from that one. Because we went to a different, like, when it came to my 14, I went about 3, 4 hours away from where I'm living just to like get good snow and try to get some good content. And there was ended up being like 6, 7, 8 feet of snow. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see. To be editing these videos and seeing. I looked at some of the stuff that I've edited, and I haven't looked at all of it yet. So I'll have to upload the. I think I'm gonna upload the indie ones first because those I filmed first. So yeah, I'll do those first. Then I think that'll be it because after I went up to that one place and then I came back down here and tried to film some videos down here, that sled engine blew up. So I was gonna film a little more that day of riding the other people's sleds, but that day, that moment just didn't feel right. So then, and we didn't do as much riding that day anyways. So I didn't want to make it. I don't want to make a video that has like a bunch of cuts and stuff. So then I just kind of put the GoPro away and like, yeah, maybe if it snows a little bit more, I might go back and try to get some more videos of the Indy because I know you guys love Polaris Indy snowmobiles. So maybe if I have enough money after I replace the Pro, well, I guess it's not a Pro, it's just a regular RMK, but it looks like a Pro. It has the Pro chassis, so yeah, I'll probably. But other than that, we probably aren't probably gonna get 3 or 4 more videos of that, and that's all I have. And I gotta find some other things to film and stuff, so that way I keep you guys entertained. And I do have my 2024 Honda Foreman 520, and I just got an abandoned four-wheeler too, so maybe I'll make some videos out of those two four-wheelers. Hopefully, if I get the abandoned one going after it's been abandoned for I think 22 years. It does have compression. It's got it. Maybe I should make a video of like trying to get this thing started and show what I'm gonna do to make this machine run again. But I will definitely get some videos of my 2024 four-wheeler that I bought. I literally bought that four-wheeler brand new. Bought it in 2024 and it had 0 miles on it when I first bought it. So it was brand spanking new. Bought a brand spanking new four-wheeler. Yeah, I've gotten some crap about it, but I've gotten some crap about it from my uncle and all that stuff, but hey, but in life, guys, you kind of just have to do what you want to do, and people are just gonna judge and say things no matter what you do. So just don't worry about what people have to say and just go out there and be yourself, man. Because really, if you think about it, at the end of the day, nobody really cares. They say their their opinions and all that, but really, at the end of the day, they don't care. The one four-wheeler that I got out of a shit that's been in there for 22 years, I believe. It's like early 1990s, I'll say. It's an early 1990s Polaris Trail Boss 250. So it's a two-stroke four-wheeler. Instead of driven by a I would say it's a PTO shaft, but instead of a drive line, it uses a chain. Because those four wheelers are like built to race, basically. They're like a racing type of four wheeler. But I've had this farm has had like I live on a farm. They've had a couple of those two-stroke those Polaris four wheelers. I was about to say snow machine. But I think it'll be a pretty good. Not sure what to do with it because I don't know if I want to actually keep it or if I want to sell it because it was given to me. I think I might sell it if it runs and all that for like for the shape it's in, maybe for like 1,200 bucks probably. Then I want to try to save. I want to save up to replace that 2014 Polaris snow machine that blew up. I'm just selling that machine as is for 1,100. Just whoever comes to me and says they want to put an engine or use up the parts or whatever, then they'll take it and give me 1,000 out of it. So hopefully I can get at least that. I don't know if I will or not, but hopefully I will. Because I'm trying to save up for an 850, or if I can't get an 850, then I'll definitely get a newer 800. Oh yeah, the cotton definitely got some damage, but oh well. Okay, let's get this tractor combine. Guess we'll start up here. I usually do one pass around the field, then I'll let the worker take over and he'll do the rest of the three passes. I'll have to check how much fuel is in that tractor, but this thing is thirsty. I like the John Deere and the Claas Alexian combines in this game. Those two are basically my favorite ones. So like me, if I wanna use a combine, I either want a John Deere or Claas Alexian. Two of the best combines in farming sim. You can argue with me all you want, but those are my two favorite. Oh yeah, this tractor's got plenty. I'll just start first and then you do not want to do the 90-degree angle. Do normal. Yeah, that looks fine. Okay. Oh yeah, it lifts it up a little. It lifts the header up a little bit because it does not get all of the. It just basically gets the top. It only took like barely the stubble out. It's a lot of that. I think that's kind of strange when it comes to sorghum, but I don't know. That's probably how you harvest sorghum, I guess. I think the top augers on this header are mainly for like soybeans. But I see they're on there, but with these two crops I'm doing, they're not running. So they might be it might be for soybeans or canola, maybe. Oh, that should be a good crop to do. Should probably just get some. When do you have to? Let's see. Okay. I'm gonna see when you plant canola. I may be too late. Oh no, you could do it around. So definitely want to try to harvest it, and I'll figure out when I want to. I guess I want to try doing it in July. Alright, I'll abandon this for now. Move everything out of this field because we want to plant canola. Then let's move everything out of this field. So we get it plowed, and then we'll. This tractor definitely needs some fuel. I'm pretty sure pigs like canola as well. Pretty sure they do. And let's get that muck spreader person to come and cultivate that with putting some muck out. I don't know what I was doing right there. I want to try a different cultivator that I have. So if I try a different one, I might have to rent a tractor or see what type of horsepower to do the bigger field because I don't want to wait for that. Because it's had some muck on it just recently, so that looks good. Just we'll do it. Yeah, we'll plow it this direction this time. I dug it up in the one direction the combine was going, so make sure this guy's gonna do what I want him to do. Alright, now let's move that semi out of the way. Then we'll move the grain cart. I guess I can wait to get the cultivator started. Yeah, I'll do one pass with the. Then I'll get the cultivator started. Or what I could do is switch. Say if I was to use a different cultivator, get one that works for this tractor, then the JCB can take over for this. Yeah, the JCB can handle this. I like to use that tractor for this anyway, so. Then we can put this tractor on the cultivator. Well, I'll have to wait anyways, because I'm gonna use the muck cultivator spreader. No, this might be interesting. I don't think I'm gonna live stream this all, but it's gonna be interesting how I think I'm gonna do this. And now it's spitting out just basically what's left after it takes the sorghum. I think we're gonna get a lot of sorghum. Oh yeah, look at the yield monitor. It's actually yielding pretty good. It says 95, 96 around that area. That's actually pretty good for sorghum. I haven't really harvested sorghum very often, so I don't know. This is the first time I've harvested sorghum in this game. I've done it in FS22. I think in FS22 that was the first that sorghum got introduced into farming. Could be wrong. I don't remember harvesting sorghum in FS20 in FS19. I don't think I've ever live streamed on FS19 on YouTube. I'm on Twitch, but people on Twitch love when I live stream on FS19. So FS19 must be a really loved game still. This game is still new to some people because this is like this is probably like a 15, 16-month old game, and mods are there's barely any good mods on this game that are available. Like I actually got some good mods that I like, but I want to see more come out. I hope there's a lot more of what I want in this game coming out. Oh yeah, we're gonna get a lot. Oh man, this area right here is really good. Woo! We'll definitely need a grain cart for this field. We're gonna get a lot of pig feed out of this field. You hardly see that on any crop in this on this map. This field might become a corn or well after I might just plow it and then make it into a oilseed radish field and then in the spring disc it up and make it into a either oats or corn or something like that. I've also like planted grass, but I've never like cut it with a swather or anything like that. Field like this, planting grass and cutting it with a swather will bring a lot of bales. Basically, I just cut grass, cut hay in this on this map, and just sell it. That's what I do. I don't have cows or anything to. Oh man, sorghum is looking really good.